Okay, can we get another person again before Solomon's network is stabilized? Another comment? No comment? It means the class was not following her at all.
Sir.
Hello, sir.
I'm trying to raise my hand.
Emel.
Sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. I'd like to really thank Ebilechukwu for her very wonderful expose, moving from the different kinds of conflict, economic conflict, armed conflict, especially. Now, what I wanted to say, just by way of contribution, is when she talked about armed conflict and she made reference to the if you like, I don't know how to describe it, whether it was an armed conflict, the incident in Kenya when the president William Ruto raised the taxes and it became a cause for violence. But I don't know, would that actually be it? I don't know whether it actually falls in the realm of armed conflict per se. I know there were skirmishes, there was dissatisfaction, especially amongst the youth, which became a big problem. It actually became an issue on the global stage. But I don't know whether that actually would qualify as an armed conflict.
Okay, that's good. No, it will not qualify as armed conflict at all.
Okay, Prof. Thank you very much.
Yeah. It does not fall within the realm of armed conflict.
Okay.
Adeni.
I'm with you, sir. It's just a contribution.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I think the presentation was nice, and also from our end, I can pick one or two things that I need to add to my own also. But I will just contribute that if she can just try to focus more on specific region when concerning the paper. That's just it. I think that's just the area I need to say something about.
Okay. That's okay. Do you get her? She wants you to focus more on the dynamics of global conflicts and the nature. Citing delve more on that one. I think I've noted the tweets. I think the observation is correct.
Okay.
So take note.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So on the whole, let me make this summary of my observation to you. I think you seem to have a mix of ideological and political conflicts. It's important because one of them leads to the other. They are actually interrelated. Most of these factors are apparently related in global conflict. So you find out that one maybe political factor related to ideological factors, military factor, or other things. They are all interwoven. So when you are discussing that, you must draw a relationship between these various factors. All right?
Okay, sir.
Yes. When it's important you draw it up. So it is important. Hello?
Sir, please, can you say that again? Let me capture it properly.
Okay, it is important to draw a relationship between the various factors. All right?
Okay, sir.
That lead to global conflict.
Okay.
Right? Because they apparently combine to give the trend, to give the dynamics of these global conflicts. So you can only understand global conflict when you look at these factors as they relate together to define global conflict.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So thank you very much. You did well. So what I will do is that all these contributions, factor them into it, and then come up with the final draft by Monday. For the final draft for me, I will look at it and then correct it before you now make the final production and you circulate it to your members. As I said, every member must get other papers as well. So that at the end of the
Okay,
day,
sir.
every person is going to get like 10 papers, different papers, reflecting the different topics that we have.
Okay,
Okay.
Prof.
Yes.
Thank you,
Can we
sir.
take the last one? Can we take the last one now? Let me take last person. Who is the last person now for the day?
Stella.
Pardon?
Stella, sir.
Stella.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Stella.
Yes, sir.
All right, go
So
ahead.
my
Stella Anene.
yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, go
My
ahead.
question is, what is conflict mapping? A. Then the B part of it is examine the relevance of conflict mapping in global conflict resolution. So let me
Oh,
just give an overview before I summarize. Sir.
mm,
The paper looks at introduction, then literature review, relevance of conflict mapping in global conflict resolution, still under literature review, theoretical framework,
mm,
empirical studies, the review some empirical studies,
mm,
then literature analysis,
mm,
conclusion and recommendation, then abstract. Uh, so in summary, sir,
mm,
conflict mapping is an essential tool in global conflict resolution, helping to identify, analyze, and understand the various components and dynamics of conflict. It provides a comprehensive framework for understanding the underlying causes of conflict, which
mm,
is crucial to developing effective interventions, strategies, and preventive measures. This mapping approach is interdisciplinary,
mm,
integrating insights from sociology, political science, economics, international relations to address the complexity of conflict, both local and global.
mm,
Key aspects of the relevance of conflict mapping include one, identification of root cause, two,
mm,
social, capital, and local dynamics,
mm,
three, social ecological system,
mm.
four, global conflict risk index, five, global implication of local conflict, six,
Yes.
adaptability to evolving conflict.
Mm,
Then conflict mapping is a major critical tool for understanding and evolving conflict, especially in global context. The study looked at global conflict resolution. Global conflict resolution has gained importance due to the persistence and nature of conflict, especially in politically complex and ethically diverse countries like Nigeria.
mm,
Conflict, however, the influence of Western legal systems has sometimes undermined these traditional practices of conflict resolution, leading to inefficiency in conflict management. Relevance of conflict mapping in global conflict resolution. Conflict mapping is highly relevant to global conflict resolution, especially in countries like Nigeria, where conflicts are multidimensional and rooted in complex historical, ethnic, and resource-based issues. Conflict mapping helps to visualize these complexities and identify the internal and external factors contributing to conflict. Moreover, conflict mapping is essential for conflict prevention by predicting areas of potential conflict.
mm,
For example, Nigerian herders farmers conflict can be anticipated through resource management and demographic data. Mapping also highlights the role of governance structure in conflict resolution, showing how poor governance, corruption, inequality contribute to violence. Addressing these issues through reform is vital for preventing future conflicts. The theory that is particularly relevant to this topic I'm examining is the theory of bottom woman's need theory. This theory is particularly relevant to this conflict mapping because it provides a framework for identifying the deeper, often overlooked causes of conflict. By mapping these human needs and their interaction with social, economic, and political factors, conflict mapping can uncover the core issues that drive disputes. Bottom's theory suggests that if these fundamental needs remain unmet, conflict will either persist or escalate, underscoring the importance of conflict mapping to address these deeper issues. In essence, Button's human need theory offers a valuable insight into why conflicts arise and persist, and how they can be addressed by meeting the fundamental needs of affected individuals and groups. It supports the study's focus on mapping and resolving the structural issues fueling conflict, making it suitable for resolving complex conflicts. The study reviews some empirical studies like that of Chijioke et al., Joe Akume et al., Kroma et al., Arawa et al., and others. Then the literature analysis. Conflict mapping plays a crucial role in understanding and resolving conflict by identifying both the immediate triggers and the underlying structural causes. This method goes beyond surface level issues, offering a comprehensive understanding of conflict that can have global repercussions, as seen in conflicts like the war in Ukraine. The key findings from the literature review include: number one, social capital in conflict mapping, Abdul et al., 2019. Structural issues in conflict mapping, Roma et al., 2019. Traditional conflict resolution mechanisms, Roma et al., 2019. Environmental and ecological factors, Alba Patino et al., 2024. Global Conflict Risk Index, Haikia et al., 2020. In conclusion, conflict mapping emerges as an essential tool for understanding, preventing, and resolving conflicts in today's interconnected and complex global landscape. The literature reveals that conflict mapping goes beyond mere identifying the visible triggers of conflict. It delves into the structural, political, economic, social, and environmental factors that sustain conflict over time. Conflict mapping ability to provide both a qualitative and quantitative understanding of these factors mentioned above allows for more informed and effective conflict resolution strategies. From the findings discussed in the literature, because of time, so I didn't start mentioning them one after the other. It is clear that while conflict mapping offers significant advantages, such as identifying root cause of conflict and facilitating early intervention, there are still notable gaps. This includes the underutilization of traditional conflict resolution mechanisms, limited focus on environmental and, and ecological factors, and the need for region-specific conflict prediction models. Addressing these gaps listed above are crucial for ensuring that conflict mapping remains a robust and adaptable tool in an ever-changing world. Recommendations. Based on the observations from above, the study recommends as follows. One of the key recommendations is to integrate a traditional method of conflict resolution with modern conflict mapping approaches. Two, given the increased recognition of environmental factors in conflict dynamics, it is essential to integrate social ecological system framework into conflict mapping. Number three, as emphasized by Abdullah et al., 2019, social capital economic network trust, and local relationships play a crucial role in both mitigating tensions. Future conflict mapping efforts should pay greater attention to mapping social capital in communities to leverage this network for peace building. Number four, why tools like the Global Conflict Risk Index (GCRI) have proven effective in conflict prediction, their application should be extended beyond the European Union context. Conflict dynamics in regions such as Africa and the Middle East require specific models that, like GCRI, that will properly take care of the root cause of conflict. Thank you, Prof. That is it in summary, sir. Thank you, class.
Hello.
I'm done, sir.
Well done, Stella.
Yeah, can you highlight some of your references, please? Are you hearing me, Stella? Hello?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, sir. My mic was off. I can hear you, sir. Abdallah
Highlight
2019.
what?
Abdallah et al. 2019 is a journal, sir. Journal on Conflict Resolution.
Okay. By who?
Abdallah et al. 2019.
Okay. The second one, second reference.
Proma G et al. 2019. Also a journal on
Okay.
conflict resolution. Yes, sir.
Okay. Number three.
Halkia et al. 2020. Also a journal, sir.
All right. Arrange these references well. So let me get comment from members.
Okay, sir.
Solomon Zaku, what is your comment about that?
Hello, sir. Okay. Thank you for the opportunity, and we thank her for the presentation. It is a good presentation because it gives us a good understanding of mapping, conflict mapping. And she was able to tell us that conflict mapping will help us to be able to know how to analyze so that peace building efforts can be preferred. And in the recommendations that she gave recommendations that when used, it will help people in understanding the conflict. So I commend her for that.
So what's your comment now?
So my comment is that she has done well, sir.
Honorable Deti, what is your comment on this? Honorable Deti, Yakubu Deti. Honorable, you need to unmute yourself first. Oluwatosin, what is your comment? Oluwatosin Adeni,
Sir, yes, sir.
what's your comment?
It's just in the area of traditional method. I just need more clarification on that, sir. So maybe I will get in touch with Madam Stella to explain more on that.
Okay. So, Stella.
Yes, Prof.
Yeah, you did well. I only wish that you highlight the challenges of implementing conflict mapping to resolve global conflict. Bring out the major challenges very
Okay,
well.
sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Number two, I think it's important you situate your theory very well before you start analyzing the work, your other literature review.
Okay, sir.
Yes, well, only whole is it's good. So, you put all of this, starting your work now, and then present to me on Monday. I want to have all these people that have made presentation. I will need clean copies on Monday so that I can correct them before you make your final production.
Okay, sir.
Yes, it's
Okay, sir.
important you do that, please.
Sir, for those of us in Abuja, we'll do hard copy and submit at the center at the
Yes,
APT office. Okay, sir.
yes.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Those of you in Abuja, you can bring soft hard copy for me.
Okay, sir.
Well, if I do the correction, you cannot pick it and then impute your work.
Okay, sir.
Now, how many people have not presented? Is Stella, you answer the question?
Yes, Prof.
Yeah, what is your question?
Please, yes, it's just like a plea. I want to please with you that if I'm not able to bring it on Monday, please let me bring on Wednesday. If I'm just recovering from sickness and I have
All right.
appointment on Monday.
No problem. So Tuesday is okay. Is Tuesday okay for you?
I have a follow-up appointment on Tuesday. That's why I say maybe Wednesday, sir.
When do you want to bring it?
Wednesday, sir.
Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. So, how many people have not presented? We have to finish all this presentation before our in-person lecture that is coming up next Friday. I hope next week Friday you should be here with us physically, right? So we have to finish this in all presentations have to be completed. What that means is that we have to look for. Let me see how many people are yet to complete their presentation. I know with that you are not ready yet.
Adama, sir. Good evening, sir.
Adama Yusuf, you're just joining in now.
Yes, sir. I was on the road.
All right. So you have not done your presentation?
I've not done my presentation, sir.
All right. So those
Sir,
of
I'm
you
ready
that
for my presentation.
but it's time is up now. So
Okay, sir.
can we fix another lecture on let's fix another lecture on Wednesday. I will have done it on Tuesday because Stella said she has an appointment with her doctor. So can we fix a presentation on Wednesday morning?
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir.
Morning. Is morning hours okay for you?
Sorry, Prof. That morning hours. I'm sorry, Prof. That morning hours. I will be very much engaged and will not be able to attend the lecture.
So which
Can we do
how make in the evening?
Evening.
If
Well,
we did
for me
better,
too.
sir, would have closed from work.
That was it. Is evening okay for you?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Evening for me might be very late evening.
Around what time?
Anyway, maybe
Around what time?
for me it will be maybe around 7. But I don't know if others will.
Okay, you are
If it
speaking.
will be convenient for others. Yes, I'm just speaking for myself. Yes,
Others,
let me allow others to speak. Yes.
all right. Others, is 7 o'clock okay for you? Wednesday, 7 o'clock?
Yes,
It's
sir.
okay for me.
It's okay,
All right.
sir.
It's okay, sir.
Okay. Adama, is
Yes,
it
sir.
okay for you?
It's okay for me, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir.
Toyin, you are just joining in now.
I'm sorry, sir. I was at work and I wasn't allowed, sir. I just
All right.
closed. Yes,
So is Wednesday 7 p.m. is okay for your presentations because we have to take
Yes.
all the presentation
Yes.
before our next
Yes, sir.
lecture.
Yes, sir. 7 o'clock will be okay for me, sir. I would have closed from work.
How many people are yet to present now? Adama,
Yes, sir.
Toyin, Onuovo,
Yes.
Solomon, that's 5. That's 4 now. Who again?
And me, Prof. And me, Prof.
Fola Shade.
You're not presenting.
Danladi, yes.
That's 5.
Emehel.
Emel, I thought you have done it.
No, I've not.
That's 6.
Adam at 7.
Okay, I have about 7. I have people, 7 of them that have not presented. So we'll pick Wednesday, 7 o'clock, 7 to 9 o'clock. Please,
Yes.
those of you who have, we have to complete all presentations. These presentations are very, very important because one, they consider your continuous assessment and everything. So both your presentations and the paper consider your continuous assessment and other issues. So please, it's important you make your presentations because on Friday we are going to do tutorials. We are going to tutorials, and the tutorials will be based on this presentation you are making. All right.
Okay.
So because we are getting to the peak of our programs, we are preparing now for examinations now. So all these people you are presenting now, we will form them again. We'll discuss them again under tutorials on Friday. We're going to take highlights of them and then see how we can do so as to prepare you for examinations. All right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please, concerning those of us that we are presenting, sir, our correction, are we going to make another presentation next week, sir?
No. All you need to do now is presentation, do the corrections and forward, bring it to me so that I can look at it again.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I don't want to mark it now until I've done through it so that you can make the relevant correction before I do my final mark.
Okay, sir.
So by Monday, Tuesday, you can forward the copies to me. All right. Daniel.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, on a lighter note, sir, I want to recall us to, I think it was our first lecture.
Yes.
Where you said that if we show seriousness and we take the presentation serious,
yes,
that we will likely not do exam. So we clapped. And you said, let us show first that we are serious.
Yes. So let's get to that level. When we get there, when we get to that level, we'll know how to cross it.
Okay, sir. Because from the presentation today, it shows seriousness, sir. But let's get here, sir. Thank you, sir.
But you're not the teacher now.
Thank you very much, Daniel.
Let me receive all the presentations first, then I can conclude. I can draw my conclusions. All right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Let me see how other papers will look like. All right. So thank you very much for taking your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, take your work.
Sir.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody's trying to ask a question now. Is it Toyin?
No, sir.
All right. So do we draw the curtain now?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.